thank you for watching us. We have our friend Rafael Heredia from Colonial Mortgage. He's one of the best lenders we have around here. Rafael, thank you for being with us. How are you today?
Thank you so much for inviting me today.
My friend, tell me, how easy it is to get financing at this time?
Emilio, with some changes that were done the last 3 years in our industry, it does require a professional with a license. So you're talking to a trustworthy professional that's able to get you the financing typically within 30 to 45 days with our mortgage company.
I imagine with all these changes that are coming, you have some crazy programs out there, right?
Not necessarily too many crazy programs. We have a lot of great programs, I would say. Programs that should have been done before the market crash, I should say, but the way it should be done. And what I mean by that is we're verifying your income. We're going to take your last 2 years of your income. We're going to be verifying your FICO score. And last is your assets. So we definitely want to know where that money's coming from. And we ask for at least 2 months of bank statements to verify those assets.
Speaking of bank statements, I heard that it's a program out there for those that, for some reason or other, don't file their income taxes let's call it the right way, where they have a lot of expenses and stuff like that. Is something available for them?
Yes, we definitely have a program called the 12 months bank statement program. It is designed for a client that is either self-employed, cannot document their income because of their expenses or whatever the case might be. Somebody that's dealing with maybe cash on hand. Maybe you got an uncle that maybe does side business in regards to selling tacos, like one of my uncles. So they definitely do a lot of cash on hand. So we would take their monthly deposits, average it out through a 12 months basis, and use that to qualify them for a purchase of a home.
Good. What about for all those that unfortunately they haven't had an opportunity to become legal in this country? Do we have something for them?
Yes, that's one of our niche programs that we have with Colonial Mortgage. It's called the I-10 loan. I-10. One of our great programs out there to give the American dream to somebody that right now is working on their legal status. It's the I-10 number that's given to them so that they file their tax returns on a yearly basis. This program is designed to help that person, to give them an opportunity to purchase a home.
Great, great. And what about the typical no money down loans they call? Is that really a program that is out there, or is it just a myth?
No, that's definitely a great question, Emilio. There is a program out there. There's a lot of grants from the states, even from your local city, that offer a zero down program called either a CalHAFA type loan, which is helping a family out there, husband and wife, get the American dream with the zero down out of their pocket. So there is that possibility.
Good. What will be your professional advice to those that really want to buy right now? What would be the first step to do?
The first step to do would be talk to a consultant like myself. I would sit down with the individual or the husband and wife, go over a financial plan in regards to what we need to do to get you prepared for a pre-approval. We require a couple of documents, like, for example, your pay stubs, your last 2 years of tax returns. We would run a credit report. Once the professional loan officer like myself analyzes your income, your assets, and your FICO, I will issue you what they call a pre-approval letter so you can send out to your realtor and start shopping.
Good, good, good. So if you don't have taxes, you can use bank statements then?
Right.
Okay.
So if somebody that does not file their tax returns, the other alternative would be using your bank statements. So again, it would be 12 months of bank statements. We would average out the monthly deposits that are being made.
Is the interest rate based on the FICO scores of the?
On these type of programs, it's combined of both. We're looking at your FICO. We're looking at the type of program in regards to what we're trying to do. So it does vary.
Is FICO an important issue or item that we need to take into consideration?
Yes, FICO score is one of your most important aspects in the loan process today.
Factors. Yeah.
So it's one of the factors. I mean, we can do loans with the minimum of a 600 FICO score.
Good.
If I have a client that comes in with the less of a FICO score, What we would do is help them and recommend them to a party where they can actually help them get their credit to a FICO score that we need to get them qualified.
So, in conclusion, what would be the best possible way for someone to follow to start the process in a pre-qualification?
What I would recommend is that you get your last 2 years of tax returns, that you save at least 1 month's worth of bank statements, and then 2 months of your most recent pay stubs. Those are your basic necessities that you would need to come and sit down and get pre-qualified and go over a game plan to get you pre-approved.
And once you have all that documentation and run the credit, you will determine what type of products are going to
Exactly.
be available for the client.
Right. Typically, when you sit down with me, it's about a process about anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes that we're sitting down. And once I analyze all your information, I would come up with at least 2 to 3 different programs that are best offer option for a first-time buyer.
Excellent. And this pre-approval certificate is good for how long?
Typically, when we issue a pre-approval letter, we're looking at anywhere from 30 to 60 days that we would issue that pre-approval. If there's anything that changes, then of course our partner, a realtor, will let us know. And then of course we're in constant communication with them. And if we have to, we would look at their credit report again and issue a new one if we have to.
Because I imagine you have to update
A credit report and things
all
of that nature. Maybe a circumstance change where the husband or wife maybe got a raise at their job or something like that. I can also look at that future income and also maybe increase their potential buying power as well.
Excellent. So it's very important then to save all your paperwork, right?
Right.
So
right.
whenever it's ready, to be requested, it's going to be available for you.
Exactly. I typically, when I'm talking to my clients, I would advise them to hold on to their paperwork at least for 2 months in the process, because the underwriter could be asking for a most recent pay stub, an updated bank statement. So we want to make sure that we have those items handy, because we are dealing with a contract that we as a lender and realtor are responsible to make sure that we close on time.
Wow. Amigos, now you have it. So it's easy to purchase a house like a 1, 2, 3 when you work with professionals like Rafael from Colonial Mortgage. Regresamos, vamos a un corte comercial y estamos con ustedes en unos momentos.